They say I'm crazy, I really don't care. That's my prerogative. They say I'm nasty, but I don't give a damn. Get
Row Nation, please welcome the Bolt, Brad Gilmore!
Row Nation. I said Row Nation. It is
Superstars are not born. They are created. Legends don't simply appear. They are built.
But then he's going to go for that.
Here comes Fontaine. Mighty moonsault. He connects.
Forged through sacrifice, tempered by adversity, defined by perseverance. Before the championships, before the spotlight, before the sold-out arenas, there was a dream.
For those that don't really know, this is exactly where the Usos started at, right here.
You back the hell up, cause trust and believe. This girl from Gary Ann sure as hell put a beat down on a bitch from the Bronx.
Hold on. Hey, yo, reality wrestling, you won't notice. The king, you did that.
Are you prepared for this? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, yeah.
Row Nation, please rise and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem, being performed by Serene, the Dream. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the Row Nation, please welcome our special guest commentator, Chris Van Vliet.
The following contest is the King of the Summer Battle Royale. The winner will have a title shot of their choosing at their designated promotion.
Well, here we go to start things off at Summer of Champions 12 for the King of the Summer Battle Royal. Brad Gilmore here alongside Chris Van Vliet, a special guest commentator.
What a night already.
You are here to watch the King of the Summer Battle Royal. Joining us also, Chris Russo here on the call. Chris, another summer champion.
It is another one, 12 down, not quite a baker's dozen, but I'm glad that we are surrounding you here, Brad, with the best name in the business. Chris, it's a pleasure to have you here.
I gotta tell you, I've never met a Chris that I don't like.
Hey.
We'll see how it goes in like the next 10-20 minutes though.
Anything can change. That's what makes the reality wrestling summer champion so good.
A lot of mass being assembled here inside the ring. The King of the Summer Battle Royale, I believe you called it, Brad. It's
That's
not just any
called.
Royal, it's Royale. Are we adding
Royale.
cheese to this at all?
It's a Royale with cheese.
I got it.
Here are Summer Champions.
But this is exactly the match of which many a future champion comes out of.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in 190 pounds, Nasir Day.
We just saw Zach Zilla, and here's his former tag team partner, the newly named Nasir Day, one of the great reality wrestling tag teams of all time. You gotta love a battle royal to start a show.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. You haven't experienced this in person, Chris.
There we go.
It is the Buck Gator Experience.
Weighing in at 210 pounds.
I don't think they got the Gator chop up in the Great White North, Chris, but look at you. Look at you learning.
This is great.
That is the one and only.
Oh, come on now. We were having fun.
Wait a minute. And there is. Uh-oh. No! The Gator just throws him over the top. And we're back to Gator time.
I don't know how the ring's gonna hold them.
I mean, that is quite the cavalcade of individual inside the squared circle here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. One man crowned the King of the Summer. And here at Reality Wrestling, Chris, that means they get a shot at the Reality of Wrestling Championship.
Well, it could be any of these men in the ring right now. Real close there.
Nasir Day almost going over. What's the strategy here, Russo? What's the strategy?
Grow eyes. Oh, no. I was going to say you got to grow eyes in the back of your head, mutate, Marvel superpowers, because they're going to be coming hot and heavy from all directions.
If you're Spider-Man or the Incredible Hulk, maybe you have an edge and an advantage in a match like this. But right now, you see Bulletproof Blake Troop and the Rottweiler Jay Davis. You see Hoka and Quentin Winters in the corner, the Savage King.
I've always thought the best strategy is stay away from those ropes.
Stay low, stay out of mind.
Get in the middle. If you're in the middle, it's going to be a lot harder to throw out.
Just pretend that there's smoke and fire. Stay low. I like that. But we talk about the Summer of Battle Royal here. We talk about past winners that have gone on to great things. People like Richard Holliday won the Legacy Championship. Chris, one of your favorites, Max Castellanos, a former winner here.
That guy's the worst.
But he's competing now for the Reality of Wrestling Championship here during Summer of Champions.
Hey, I'll give credit where credit's due, but that doesn't mean I have to like the guy.
You don't have to like him, but you do have to respect
Fat
him.
Jitsu!
And right now, Fat Jitsu.
Kay Toomer. Now, that might be the hardest man to get over. It's going to take more than just Quentin Winters to do so.
Here comes Blake Troop, Quentin Winters acting collectively here.
Oh, no, don't get rid of Kay Toomer.
Well, that is a shocker. Crowd did not like that one.
Well, it takes a lot to take the big man out.
You look like you could bench press Kay Toomer. You're in good shape.
Maybe, no.
Chris, let me ask you this. You've been watching, as Hans Steels gets unceremoniously thrown. You've watched the Reality of Wrestling. You've interviewed Booker T a number of times. What is it about the Reality of Wrestling that excites you, that just makes it so much more different than anything else that you've seen when you've traveled and done what you've done?
Listen to this crowd. Listen to this crowd here. There is no independent wrestling company in the country that has a setup like this as well. Oh, and you could just tell that everybody here, all the men on the roster, all the...
wow.
Rottweiler out. Mike Anthony out.
Oh, there's the Savage King.
All the men on the roster, all the women on the roster, you could tell how bad they want it. And that's what we're seeing in this match right here.
And that's Hoka right there. And Hoka, there he goes.
Authority.
T.Y. Shane out of here.
And as quickly as this match has started, the herd is thinning.
Oh. Well, Hoka is so impressive. A Tongan, a guy who has unlimited potential in this industry. And in this sport.
My God.
Look
You're
at the
going to
strength.
toss him?
Look at the strength.
No!
Oh, my gosh. What do you think of Hoka?
What a beast here. I think he'd be, can I make a pick?
Go for it.
I would go. How could you not go with Hoka?
Hoka looks like he'd be a favorite. One of the bigger guys in there, but right now, Nasir Day, bulletproof Blake Troop, trying to get him out of here.
And if Hoka is out, you're really eliminating a big obstacle. Oh, Blake Troop, no friends here. No new friends. Hey, you're friends with Drake up in Canada. You know what I'm talking about.
All of us Canadians know each other. Yeah.
Well, you're talking to the real Six God over here. Oh, look at that chop to Sensei, the American Ninja Warrior. You would think that cardio and conditioning in the Ninja Warrior competition would do you well in a battle royale.
Certainly, and he is a former Legacy champion. His Sensei looking good. Oh, no! Oh, Arn Anderson would be proud of that one. Although Quentin Winters representing House Money, what would happen if Quentin Winters wins? Does he then, maybe AJ Francis just takes that win away from him?
He's already he's already the glory champion. Maybe he'll stack up on an opportunity. But now that the masses is thinning, the herd is thinning, and you're seeing only the elite left here. Hoka, Quentin Winters, Sensei, Nasir Day, Buck Gator, Zach Zilla, Bulletproof Blake Troop, and the Savage King.
Whoa!
Oh, here we go. That might be it for Sensei, Chris.
No, no. Whoa. The man is the master of skinning many a cat. Oh, but you can't stop. Boot to the face. Wow, wow, look at this. Just the MMA background of Blake Troop just lifting a man like nothing.
Oh!
Wow.
What a drop kick
out
that
of nowhere.
What do you think of Quentin Winters, Chris?
Quentin Winters, maybe he's my new pick. I don't know.
This is a fair weather fan over here. What's going on?
Hoka was looking good there for a while.
In the Last Stand Rumble a couple of years ago, that same dropkick eliminated Maven Huffman. And Hoka just eliminated the Savage King.
And we're down to just 5 now.
The final 5, one man to be crowned the King of the Summer, kicking off Summer of Champions 12. Chris, you've been to a Summer of Champions before. This is your second SOC appearance. You see the hell of a crowd come out to the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena.
How'd you guys fit so many people in here?
They're filled to the rafters. Don't you dare call the fire marshal over here now.
Standing room only, and Buck Gator.
No!
Oh, man.
Maybe it's Buck Gator.
Well, you know what? You might want to take that back because he got eliminated, Chris Russo.
Well, now we are collectively hearing the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena showering Nasir Day with boos. But you don't pay the bills with cheers and boos. Nasir Day he is yearning for a championship opportunity.
And it's going to be one of these 4 men getting that championship opportunity. And who wants it the most?
That's a great question. I think each of these men have a story and a reason to prove themselves as an individual. You have 2 former tag team partners, though, in here. In Zach Zilla and Nasir Day, and now they're doing battle as Hoka and Quentin Winters take it to this corner. And you also have to think about the cardio. You're having to eliminate people, pick them up, throw them out, take them down.
Oh.
Just what it takes to get through a match like this.
Well, in a match like this, an attack can come from anywhere.
Right.
And you've got to have your head on a swivel here. Now that we're down to just you plus 3 others, you're in the final 4 here, you can focus a little bit more. But if you've made it this far, man, you might be gassed.
You very well could be. It's all about that gas tank. And as you said, Russo, eyes in the back of your head. Oh! And a huge hurricanrana by Nasir Day. Oh! And these former tag team champions. Oh! Little buzzsaw kick.
Do you think there's any remaining love? Out the door. All is fair when there is so much riding. Zach might get out. Oh!
Wait a minute.
He hung on.
And Nasir Day is eliminated by Zach Zilla. And then there were 3. Your pick's still in there, Chris. Both of your picks, actually.
Yeah, so I'm doing pretty good here.
You're doing pretty good.
Wow, what a shot.
Quinn Winters, former college basketball player, a great athletic specimen.
And here out proving to AJ Francis, the leader of House Money, that he absolutely deserves to continue to stay a part of the, oh my goodness.
On the top rope.
Oh.
Zach and Quentin battling out there on the apron.
Watch out though for Hoka.
Hoka sent him into the guardrail.
Taking advantage.
All right, Hoka.
You feeling good about it?
Zach Mason has tasted success before on his own, a rise to royalty winner. But you listen to this crowd, Chris. I think we know which way they want this to go. Oh, the intensity, the feeling, the desire between these 2 individuals.
You've taken a chop to the chest once or twice before, Chris. That doesn't feel too good, does it?
It took about 20 of them at Tyler Breeze and Sean Spears. This is bringing back some very painful memories.
20 chops, your birthday? You're a young man. Should have had a few more.
How dare you? 20 was enough.
It's all right, he's like 50, don't listen to him. Uh-oh.
You cannot headbutt a Polynesian every single time. Do people not listen to me on this? Hello, is this thing on? Hoka has been preparing for months, getting into the absolute best shape of his life to prepare himself for an opportunity like this.
Here we go. Listen to this. A thud. It's that thud more than the smacking sound that gives you so much pain in the sternum.
Yeah, you know that one hurt. That preparation.
Oh, boy. Over the top rope goes Zach.
That's not a spot you want to be in.
If those 2 feet touch the floor, Hoka's going to win. Oh no. This is dangerous, absolutely dangerous. Both of these men have gone over the top rope. Now it's just a battle of attrition on the apron.
Look at that.
Good.
That is a precarious position, Chris Van Vliet and Russo, if I've ever seen one.
You got to get yourself back in the ring. That's what Hoka did here. And
full steam ahead.
Hoka, there's the king of the summer.
Here is your third annual King of the Summer Battle Royal winner, Hoka, the Hybrid King!
An amazing display of true grit and will for Hoka to now be crowned as the Summer Champions 12, the King of the Summer. What insight can you offer Chris Van Vliet about what you can see from this man right here, Hoka?
It just seemed like Hoka wanted it more than anybody else. And you could see he had the preparation for it, the conditioning, and it paid off. He's the last man in the ring. He is now the King of the Summer.
The question now becomes, when will Hoka cash in this chip? And will he see the same success as others have before?
Only time will tell.
Taylor here, and joining me at this time is Misty Marks. Misty, tonight you have quite the opportunity. You are facing Mia Friday for the Glory Women's Championship.
You know what? At the beginning of the year, I told everyone that I will be walking away with a championship. Didn't know it was a Glory Championship, but it's a championship nevertheless. And Mia Friday, you're this close to becoming marked. Because tonight, Misty makes a stand, and she's gonna come out with that Glory Women's Championship. So Mia, count your days, honey, because Friday is gonna be black.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Glory Women's Championship. Introducing first, from the best day of the week, Miss Mia Friday!
Chris Russo, Summer Champions 12. It is about time. The first title of the night up for grabs, and it is Mia Friday going for the vacant Reality of Wrestling Glory Women's Championship.
Kind of feels like a Friday. Certainly when we got Mia Friday in the house, we're just extending the best day of the week. And an opportunity like no other to finally put a real stamp, a final stamp here, potentially for Mia Friday.
Exactly what I was thinking, really having that watershed moment of her career that she has waited for since beginning at the Reality Wrestling when she was just 16 years of age.
Oh my goodness, about all the great women's talent that has come through these doors that start at such young ages and see where they are today, it's incredible.
And her opponent from Southport, Texas, the Mark Maker, Misty Marks!
Russo, you want to talk about somebody, though, who can put in literal rain on the parade of a Mia Friday before a championship celebration could even begin, and that is Misty Marks.
Misty Marks deserves this opportunity like no other. The first time we saw Misty Marks make her return here, the literal definition of boots to asses. She is on a mission. Misty Marks is just 3 seconds away from achieving it.
We're about to find out after Gigi Ray had to relinquish and the Glory Women's Championship was vacated. There's been a miniature tournament in order to declare who the 2 #1 contenders are. And here we are. We're about to find out who will be the second ever Glory Women's Champion. Of course, Summer of Champions and women's titles are synonymous with one another. The first Diamonds Division champion was crowned at Summer of Champions 1 in a battle royal. Of course, the first ever Reality Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions were crowned at this very same event. And so there is a lot of history when it comes to championships at this very event.
And for Mia Friday, I mentioned about putting that stamp. We have seen her in the past carry titles on an interim basis. And so that always invites those questions. Can you truly and well hold a championship?
You know, an interim title is just that. It's temporary. It's not permanent. And right now she's trying to put a permanent name on that title and on her career. Now, interestingly enough, Misty Marks wearing pink tonight, which is uncharacteristic of her. She's doing that as some sort of a gameswomanship to get in the mind of Mia Friday.
That's right. Don't count that out. Whoa!
That's what I like about Misty Marks. Even though that was impressive offense, for Mia Friday. What I like about Misty Marks is she is cerebral. Just as much as she is a badass in the squared circle and put a beat down on you, she'll try to get you with a mental game beforehand.
That's what Mia Friday is trying to neutralize at this exact moment, not giving Misty any space to make her move. Oh, look at that though, catching Mia. That's where the advantage is squarely going to lie in this match, is Misty in the strength. Mia's just going to have to outsmart as well as outmaneuver wherever possible.
Well, referee MJ Bell, our senior official here at Reality Wrestling, beginning his count. But we need to declare a new Glory Women's Champion, and that needs to happen. We cannot have a double DQ at the Summer of Champions.
Not how we want to start.
Oh, wow.
Boot meat face.
Good God in heaven.
And notice, not going for a cover. Wants to inflict more to make that 3 count a good one. Now, we don't oftentimes see women leaving the reality of wrestling to better their craft and to fly the proverbial roost. That is what Misty Marks did, and it was to her benefit, because now we see her in this championship match.
A lot of people said a lot of things about Misty when she made that decision, but you know what? She proved everybody wrong. And to me, she is one of, I would say, the most intimidating women in that entire locker room.
Oh! The locker rooms don't throw out the term enforcer very lightly. Certainly well on that way, and could be champion as well, named.
Only a count of 2 and a shoulder up from Mia Friday. Every championship on the line here tonight at the Summer of Champions. This is just our first of several. We're gonna see the Glory Championship on the line, the Reality Wrestling title on the line, and a fatal 4-way. So much more, Chris.
Let's not forget, on the other side of the women's division for the Reality Wrestling women's title, we have a new champion that we are going to see in a rematch. That is incredible. So when we talk about championships that kind of spur out of nowhere, don't have a clue here. It's 50-50 in this one. Oh. Nice roll through, cover. Oh, picking up steam right here, another cover.
Oh, look at that. A hip thrust. Her version of the rear view. Cover 1, 2, not enough to keep Mia Friday down.
Mia needs to create that separation in order to create the speed and the momentum to hit what she needs to land.
Look,
and Misty has got to keep it close, which is exactly what she's doing.
You don't want to get into a dogfight with Misty Marks. You don't want to stand in your square and just throw blows. You need to be able to be agile and mobile when it comes to getting the advantage on someone like Misty. And you hear this Row Nation.
We are packed absolutely to the rafters at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. Down with authority.
I would say to the people at home, we are sold out at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena, but we're oversold. We're standing room only. We're having to bring in more chairs, shipping them in just for this magnificent event known as the Summer of Champions. And an arm drag there from Mia Friday, trying to create that separation that you were talking about. And Enziguri didn't get all of it.
Here it is. Both of them coming strong. Oh, they were thinking the same thing, Brad.
And those are 2 rib cages colliding. Think about the pain and the agony, and more so, the breath that's getting knocked out of you in that moment. Not being able to get air in an already sold-out atmosphere in a hot summer day in Texas City, Texas, in the humidity that is Houston, Texas.
I mean, we've got shades of the Sam Houston Coliseum the way that I'm feeling this right now.
Feels more like 1515 Caroline Street to me, too.
Mr. Bosch would be proud.
Oh.
Picking up that steam.
Oh.
Cover! Ooh. Man, every time I think about TGIF growing up, Family Matters, we talking about Step by Step. We talking about must-see TV, and Mia Friday, she's feeling it. She is must-see TV.
You know what Mia Friday would think if she heard you say that? She'd have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Don't worry about it. Oh!
That might be it. That's
Misty trying to make her mark. Cover!
Oh, that was her rotating kisses finishing maneuver.
And still not enough to keep down the best day of the week. Less temper tantrums and more onslaught. Come on now, Misty. Put it away, girl, put it away. This is your moment to shine, Misty.
Here she comes again. Here we go. Ooh. Looking for a little bicycle kick. Oh!
Up!
Mia Friday! Mia Friday! Look at the power! Oh! No! No!
You've got to be kidding!
Oh my God! Oh! Oh! How was that not 3?
Misty and Mia just threw out their absolute best pitches, 103 miles an hour.
How was that not 3?
Float over.
MJ Bell. Oh, reverse neck breaker.
Misty's got the cover. Misty's got the cover.
Oh, she kicked out. She kicked out.
Oh, that was not intended by Misty Marks. I mean, that was at least down for a 6 count if you were counting at home.
Well, you know what? Referees' field of vision was temporarily blocked. That's not Mia Friday's fault, but she was able to benefit.
And now, Misty not keeping her eyes on the prize. Better turn around and finish that fight.
Little kiss goodnight. Little rotating kisses. Oh, backslide, backslide, 1, 2. Oh, she kicks out. Wait a minute, Chris. Oh, right on her head.
Oh, the crown.
Yes.
Here is your winner.
And years have led to this moment. Right here, right now, Mia Friday has done what she has set out to do. And for the first time in her career, she is the reality of wrestling glory champion.
All the blood, sweat, and tears that Mia has worked for, the miles that she has put on her car and herself to be here tonight, absolutely worth it.
Congratulations on our first championship match of the night. We have a brand new champion, and her name is TGIF, Mia Friday.
Bro Nation, Taylor here, and joining me at this time is WWE ID prospect Chaz Starboy Hall. Chaz, last night you were here and you had an absolute banger of a match with Cap Jones. You guys were back and forth the entire match, and last night Cap was the better man. How is that going to affect you tonight with your match with CJ Valor?
You know, Cap was the better man, but tonight I gotta brush that off. Because tonight I got CJ Valor, and he's gonna find out that when the straps come down, the dragon comes out. And I'm gonna leave him and everybody else at Reality of Wrestling absolutely starstruck.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Pacifica, California, weighing in at 170 pounds, WWE ID prospect, the Denim Dragon, Chad Starboy Hall!
Welcome back to another edition of the Summer of Champions 12. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kirby Carrion. I'm being joined by Sammy K. And Sammy, we saw lots of great action last week, but today we're gonna turn it up just another notch.
And what better way to do that than when one of the top athletes in the WWE ID Prospect program. There's a reason why they call him the Star Boy, Chad Starboy Hall. Blink and you'll miss something with this kid.
Well, he was in action last night. We're gonna see if his luck is any better this week, especially against CJ Valor.
And his opponent from Glendale, Arizona, weighing in at 200 pounds, representing the Mod Squad, WWE ID prospect, the big man, CJ Valor!
And now these two actually have some history with one another, Sammy. We have seen both of these guys on Evolve go at odds, but today it's gonna happen here at Reality of Wrestling. How much does that difference of a stage really change your game plan?
Mock Squad in the house, and oh yeah, that familiarity gives you that much of an edge on each other, but talk about pressure. CJ Valor is on a roll ever since showing up here in Reality Wrestling. Not quite the same story for Mr. Starboy. We'll see which pressure wins out here tonight.
Well, we know that CJ Valor is a different kind of powerhouse, a powerhouse with agility like no other. And that's the kind of maybe game plan that Starboy has got to apply here. That agility is going to be the difference maker in this matchup.
You have to bring some kind of game plan against the Filipino Pheno, CJ Valor. An expert in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He can deadlift 800 pounds, Kirby. I still can't believe that stat.
I don't even know if that number's real, Sammy.
Well, you're gonna go against the Mog Squad. The Mog Squad do not embellish. They do not over-exaggerate. The Mog Squad are here to stay, representing hard right now with CJ Valor. Look at that.
Well, as things are getting started here for the Summer of Champions in our second week of coverage, we can tell you that we're going to see the Texas title on the line later on tonight. And it's going to be Timothy Thatcher versus Clay Roberts. And the cover here, only a 2-count. That's going to be the main event for this week's edition of Summer of Champions, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere because the action is going to be non-stop. As right now, Starboy and Valor are going non-stop themselves, Sammy.
You can see that amateur experience from both of these men here going hold for hold. We don't have to put the main event on early if either of these men have their way. Look at that strength!
And we talked about it earlier. We talked about Valor. That strength is going to be the ace up his sleeve. But Starboy showing that his speed is going to be his ace. And look at that, the way he just ran into that kick. Valor could potentially be in trouble. As now maybe a bit of a show of respect here from Starboy.
I like that class act from both these men. It was an absolute classic between Starboy and Cap Jones, and I expect nothing less between these two here at Summer of Champions.
Well, it looked like maybe Starboy was thinking of getting a bit of an advantage there, trying to trick Valor, but no tricks needed there after that dropkick. Now Valor finally off of his feet here, Sammy.
Rolling CJ Valor into a false sense of security. CJ Valor better stay on his toes. He's putting Hall right there on the top row, but if anybody finds their way home on the top row and find their way all the way to the floor, though.
And you want to talk about great drop kicks. CJ Valor there did a fantastic job of getting Starboy off of the corner and the height that he got on that drop kick. And now we're going to see what he's gotten planned. Is it possible that he's thinking, I thought he was going to go for a dive, instead opting to go for something different here? I don't think that would have been a great idea had he done that, Sammy.
No, I mean, caution is the better form of valor. No pun intended. I mean, CJ Valor, the powerhouse of the Mog Squad, and that is saying something about everybody in this group, going hard right now.
And now here's the strikes from Starboy, an incredibly dynamic striker. Is the Denim Dragon! But no strikes needed as the judo skills of CJ Valor in full display. Look how he's just tossing him around here.
And maintaining wrist control, CJ Valor has got the Starboy right where he wants him.
And now look at this!
Nice.
With the hip toss as well, now into the cover. The shoulders are down. Valor not able to get the victory, though.
Hot Boy Summer continues for the Mog Squad. CJ Valor on top right now.
Well, CJ Valor, an incredibly fantastic ID pickup that we have seen here at Rowe, but also all across the United States here, Sammy.
He's a pickup because that's what he likes to do, pick up his opponent just like he's doing right now.
And you saw how Starboy got free there with that knee, runs right into the boot. Starboy could be trying to mount a comeback here, but listen to Rowe Nation. They are behind both men right now, as Valor trying to just get a stomp on Starboy. Oh, but now Starboy, goes for the stunner.
Right into the stunner right there, and CJ Valor knocked off his feet. Is that the opening that Starboy needed? I mean, these two putting on an absolute clinic is becoming the mainstay in the WWE ID Prospect program.
Well, this is also what we saw from Starboy at the ID Showcase against Cap Jones, who will be in action. Into the cover now to the Cosmic Swirl. Oh, not enough to get the victory.
My God, standing position and a corkscrew. How impressed are you with Starboy, Kerr? I mean, this guy, he doesn't know how to not show off.
The Cosmic Swirl is always a sight to behold. It's one thing to see it on television. It's another to see it right before your eyes. As right now, Starboy is looking phenomenal against Valor, maybe in the most compromised position we have ever seen Valor.
I mean, Valor undefeated at least so far, but he's not looking good right now.
Oh, look, Starboy could be in trouble. We know what's coming, Sammy. Chaos Theory, the counter! Somehow Starboy countered it. As he turns around, he dodges the clothesline as well.
God.
And now he gets the Pele kick. Starboy is starting to come unglued.
CJ falling like a house of bricks. Oh my God, turn Starboy inside out.
And he definitely became unglued after that clothesline, Sammy. This is now CJ Valor's Playhouse. Oh, but another counter again from Starboy. What a way to kick us off here on the second week of the Summer of Champions, Sammy. This is what WWE ID is all about.
Damn right it's awesome. Just like at the IG Showcase between Starboy and Cap Jones, this one's turned out just as hard. CJ Valor, Starboy, but who's got the advantage now?
Well, both of these guys' gas tanks have got to start reading on empty here. And you can see that the straps may be coming down. And you know what they say, Sammy? When the straps come down, the dragon comes out, but so does Valor.
Let's go!
Oh, run into the steel post! And now, are we gonna see it? The Denim Dragon is in full effect here. The Sasuke Special!
Oh my God! Starboy just flying right out into CJ Valor on the outside.
When you're under the bright lights of the Summer of Champions, you've got to put it all on the line, and that's exactly what Starboy is doing right now.
And everybody just throwing caution completely to the wind. Dragon going up top, Valor's down.
And now, are we thinking the shooting Starboy press from the top?
Oh, nobody home.
Landed on his feet though, Sammy. And look at this, rolls him through, shoulders down, 1, 2, Valor counters, and the strength into the Chaos Theory! And now,
just folded him like yesterday's laundry.
CJ Valor with the Filipino Sphere, gets caught with a kick. Another one.
You can hear it echoing in the arena.
And now from the middle rope, he gets caught, and he plants him down. Starboy, look at this. The strength now from Valor. Incredible.
CJ Valor showing nothing can stop the Mog Squad.
A spine buster with authority into the cover. Starboy is out.
Get the spatula.
Here is your winner, CJ Valor!
To get the spatula, get whatever it is that we need to get Starboy off the mat, because there may be a permanent imprint on the canvas after that spine buster, Sammy.
Well, he definitely left a permanent imprint on me. Starboy A great showing against Cap Jones, a great showing tonight, and great respect from the man who got the victory, CJ Valor. WWE ID continues to amaze and never disappoint.
Well, that was our opening contest for our second week of coverage here for Summer of Champions. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it will be the Texas title fatal four-way matchup as Jay Alexander puts the gold on the line against three worthy contenders.
Tonight, Summer of Champions. Last time at Summer of Champions, when I had an opportunity at the Texas Championship, I won it. Tonight will be no different. 4 men, 1 champion, and that's Tempo.
4 men. Texas Championship for reality wrestling on the line. And all I see is an opportunity to fishhook 3 other men.
Dark Rose Jones, Texas Jones, it don't matter what you call me as long as you call me champ. Cause I can't be no shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm Mr. Right Now. And right now, my eyes are on that Texas Championship. Summer of Champions is gonna turn into a dark roast summer tonight.
I don't care how many there are. 1-on-1.
Everybody seems focused for this fatal four-way, so let's get it started.
The following contest is a 4-way match scheduled for 1 fall, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship. Introducing first, from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is your reigning, defending Reality of Wrestling Texas Champion, Jay Alexander!
Jay Alexander has looked absolutely incredible this entire year, Sammy. Not only did he capture the Texas title, he has been on AEW Collision and took Pac to the limit. Now he is here taking on all comers in a fatal four-way. Do you think he has what it takes to still walk away champion?
The man is jacked and fired up already. Jay Alexander has worked his ass off to become Texas champion. He is not going to give it up lightly.
Well, we got 3 worthy contenders here, and we're about to see them come out one by one. And I can tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, this match could very well steal not just tonight's show for Summer of Champions, but the entire month of coverage.
Introducing the challenger. First, from Levelland, Texas, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the Terrell Tempo!
Well, first up, we are seeing a former Texas champion, a man who truly made Luther earn every single part of his career here thus far as part of the command, but that was then. This is now. Terrell Tempo is ready to get back to singles gold.
Oh yeah, Tempo passing on the knowledge to everybody in the command, and clearly Big Luther has paid dividends for it, but right now it's all about Tempo. Tempo commanding this audience and looking to capture the Texas title.
A 2-time champion, he could be called should he win this matchup, but it is fatal four-way. There is no champion's advantage. It is 1 fall to a finish, and Jay Alexander doesn't even need to get pinned or submitted to lose that championship.
Next, from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 195 pounds, he is the modern-day outlaw, Chandler Hopkins!
I'm still reeling from what this man did at last year's Summer Championships. Chandler Hopkins flying off the top of the cage, but the Chandler Hopkins we see here tonight is a very different competitor, and he's going to walk out as Texas champion tonight.
Today, the only moment he is thinking about, Sammy, is becoming a Texas champion for the first time. He is no longer looking to pander to the Road Nation. He is here to claim gold for himself. The modern-day outlaw is not the same man that we saw at last year's Glory Championship match inside that steel cage.
New attitude. He's going to have new gold around his waist.
But we're waiting on one more man. And that is the winner at the ID Showcase.
Yeah! Let's go!
And their opponent from downtown Tulsa, taking that dark rosa, 203 pounds. He's lean, he's mean, he's full of caffeine. Wake up, it's Cap Jones!
Cap Jones has been on a whole other level here. We talked about Chandler Hopkins being completely different. What about Cap Jones here tonight, Sammy?
Cap Jones, it feels like a shot of caffeine gets injected in the bloodstream of everybody here at Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena, including yours truly. Always caffeinated, never duplicated. Cap Jones is on another level. Is he gonna finally put gold around his waist here at Reality of Wrestling?
Well, we're about to find out shortly, as now all 4 competitors have made their way into the ring.
Look at that picture.
And now known as Dark Roast Cap Jones. This man just looks completely different, but let's not bury the lead here. Between Chandler Hopkins and Cap Jones, things may be resolved, but that can of worms may be reopened here tonight.
Cap Jones on another level. To talk about the odds not favoring any of these competitors, this is a fatal 4-way. Only one man can win this matchup.
Well, we're about to find out who it will be here shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Fatal 4-way action will be on the line here. And now, we're gonna get things started as referee Valen Brown Jr. is about to hold up that very prestigious Texas Championship. And we know just how much that means to everybody on Platinum, on Glory, for the entirety of Reality of Wrestling. And here we go, we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. First fall to a finish. Just looking at the field so far, who do you think has the upper hand here, Sammy?
Well, clearly it's not Cap Jones. Got booted all the way outside by Hopkins and Tempo, and Jay Alexander, the fighting champion. Yeah, let's go 2-on-1. I'll fight anybody and everybody, says Jay Alexander, but I think Chandler Hopkins thinking better of it.
And now Tempo is gonna go for a ride! Look at the way he just bounced off the mat. That is true raw strength by Jay Alexander. Now Cap Jones with a drop kick to Hopkins.
First class ticket courtesy of Jay Alexander. Now look at this confrontation.
And now Cap Jones jaw-jacking with Jay Alexander, Texas champion. Tempo tries to take both of them out, but it looks like they have other ideas. And Tempo going for another ride.
A lot of airtime so far for Tempo. Oh!
And you see that there are no friends here in this Texas title match. This is all about glory, no pun intended, as the Texas title is on the line. And Cap Jones.
Nice flex the boot. My God. I didn't think Cap Jones could get any better or get any more exciting, more charismatic, but he's proven me wrong.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, look. Jay Alexander throws Jones. Oh, he takes all 3 of them down. Into the cover goes the champion, but only a 1 count on Hopkins.
Jay Alexander had a rough road just to get to Summer of Champions. We weren't sure if he was going to hold on to the title, but he's been fighting through each and every night. A proud defending champion, but the odds are not in his favor right now.
And now he's getting that fish hook in.
I don't know.
Jay Alexander countered it. He knew exactly what was coming. A champion always does his homework, and Jay Alexander showing just that. But if you can lose the title right here, no.
Look at Chandler Hopkins. All the flash, all the high-flying moments so far. I'm so used to seeing that from Chandler Hopkins, but he's just trying to pick the win.
Roll through here, the shoulders are down. Hopkins almost gets taken out by Jones.
Oh! Got fast and furious.
Oh! And that's what we can expect here from a fatal 4-way, Sammy. The action will be non-stop. Into the cover now. Tempo almost becomes a 2-time champion.
Again, this is not elimination. The first person to get a pinfall or submission will leave tonight as Texas champion.
And now it looks like Tempo seems to be in the driver's seat here for this matchup.
Feeling the tempo. Taking control, taking command. It's Terrell Tempo. That's what he does.
And now Jones from the top. Oh, maybe he was thinking to go for a tornado DDT, but Tempo showing his own kind of strength. And now into the viral plex.
Back on his feet, also sweet as Tempo.
And now Hopkins Runs interference there, takes him out with a kick. Showing off his own athleticism.
I like this new attitude from Chandler Hopkins, poking a little fun at tempo.
And you can see him driving those shoulders in a bit of a melody there.
Chandler picking his moment, not rushing into anything. He's gonna dissect this matchup.
Chandler trying to make sure that Cap Jones being Texas champion is just a fantasy, but Jones able to push him off. And look at this, maybe thinking here for going for a sweet move. Oh, gets caught though.
Oh no!
And now Alexander with a gorgeous spine buster.
Threw him right through the ring.
And now on his shoulders, maybe thinking deal breaker. And here comes tempo. Look at this, counters in through.
Oh!
Not a fall that they want to take. As now Jones going up top. Is he thinking? What I think he's thinking. The froggy boom!
Oh!
Crushes landing into the cover. One, two, and Jones, he takes it!
Here is your winner and new Reality of Wrestling Texas champion, Cap Jones!
Cap Jones came here on a mission, and that mission has succeeded. He is the Texas champion.
Gold to match his new tights. This is a new Cap Jones, and what a way to start off this dark brew. Dark roasted Cap Jones, the new Texas champion.
Well, what an incredible matchup this was here at the Summer of Champions, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. The action continues with our second week of coverage main event. Clay Roberts, Tim Thatcher is still to come.
Hot, you want my spot, then call your shot. Caffeinated on and off the clock. This what happens when you at the top. They want to see you rock. Why they mad? I got the game on lock. Leg drop, top rope. I will not choke. Lost faith in the world. Now the world has hope. I arrive. Woke up, the bear got poke. Time to cover me and go. Yo, the king has spoke. What you know about them long nights grinding on your own?
The following contest is a fatal four-way tag team scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Reality Tag Team. This is the first combined at 425 pounds. The team of Van Cole and all damn day, Will Allday.
All damn day and the cool kid, Cam Cole. Their debut as a tag team officially here in Reality Wrestling. Brad Gilmore alongside Chris Russo and Sammy Kay here at Reality Wrestling Summer Champions 12. And now, after two big title victories, we're going to have a #1 contendership, the second match of the evening.
Next, at a combined weight of 375 pounds, flawless in part, and WWE ID prospect, it's Shawn!
Oh, Sammy just stacking muscles upon muscles upon muscles and sandals upon sandals, baby. Vin Park, and it's gone. You're speechless. You're flabbergasted. I understand this.
I'm just trying. I'm blinded from the sunlight. That's why these two guys, they got to wear sunglasses. Their future is so bright from the muscle-bound men. It's gone. Vin Parker, my picks to go all the way. Next tag team champion.
That's Vin Park. Get it right. And also, the two of you need to take a cold shower.
Next, at a combined weight of 305 pounds, the team of the king of the next generation, Reese Maddox, and Eric Lockhart, the smoothest.
Look, Brad, if anybody's going to be able to throw a cold bucket of water on the dreams of anybody in this matchup, it's Eric Lockhart, a tag team specialist, and he has an opportunity to get the gold with his young protege of Reese Maddox.
You're absolutely right. Eric Lockhart won the Reality Wrestling Tag Team titles at this very event years ago, competed at the very first Summer of Champions, so experience definitely on his side.
And their opponents from Mogtown, USA, weighing a combined weight of 325 pounds, built by Divine Design, Sweet and Santi Rivera, and Jakari Ball, the Mog Squad!
These are the coolest kids in school, and I can't wait to put in my application here to join the Mog Squad, right? I mean, like, I'm the bomb diggity over here too, okay? Yo, straight facts, no cap, Brad, that this is the tag team to beat in this match, all right?
You're gonna be waitlisted. You're gonna be waitlisted.
Look, Bruce, I can put in a good word. Look, I'm really close with the Mog Squad, all right? The Mog Squad have been dominating here so far, Summer of Champions, and I can only imagine they're gonna continue that in this fatal four-way. Next team to get a shot at the Road Tag Team titles.
You ate that.
Santi Rivera, Jakari Ball. Brad, do they qualify as Sigma or not?
I don't know exactly, but here's the thing.
Okay.
We need to set the scene. Fatal four-way. You can tag any man in the corner. It does not necessarily have to be your partner, but it wouldn't be wise to tag somebody else. Will Allday starting off the action, and there we're talking about right there.
That's
a blind tag from It's Gall.
Look at the confidence of It's Gall.
Those pecs deserve respect. Those delts deserve belts. Minty fresh. Oh, the pose-off that they need to have at the Arnold.
It's a mog-off. Look at that.
Oh, without even breaking a
sweat. Oh, Jakari Ball. Wildcat, man. Look at this guy.
One-handed.
Considers himself the best athlete in the WWE ID Prospects program. Jakari Ball came to play ball tonight.
We go ball till you fall, baby.
Vin Park blind tagging in his partner, himself in cover, roll up.
The reflection of perfection, Vin Park.
You're talking about Vin, not yourself, right, Brad?
Oh, you know what? Both of us, brother. Cover one. Only a one count there. Number one contendership. Interestingly enough, the Reality Wrestling Tag Team titles will be defended later on tonight, where you'll see the motion of EJ and Sam Holloway defending against former Reality Wrestling champions and NXT Tag Team champions, Hank and Tank.
Oh, nice Northern Lights.
That's a very aggressive tag in from Cam Cole. I don't know if Vin Park realizes it yet, though.
Well, Cam's going to buy his time.
Taking his time.
Yeah. And now,
strategery, very nice.
In the words of 43, strategery indeed. Oh, look at that.
That's a
Santi Rivera, very nice.
It's a chaotic scene already. Got a lot of bodies. I do not envy the official in this matchup.
Ooh, channeling the Hardys.
Little poetry and motion.
With a little alley-oop.
I'm sorry, that is the Moggin motion. Moggin motion indeed, showing off right now.
Man, the vertical on that. Vince Carter
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Speaking of...
Oh! A super kick to Will Allday.
I don't think I'd ever see somebody show off and outclass
man.
the athleticism that Will Allday usually shows off.
He got double-mogged. He got double-mogged, Chris Russo.
And now it's Eric Lockhart that made the tag in. And now look at this.
Reese Maddox, the protege. Oh, man.
And you can see that Reese Maddox clearly learning from Eric Lockhart. A well-oiled machine these two have become. Maddox and Lockhart cover here from Reese and got a 2 count. And I'm not sure exactly how much is rubbing off. Is it Eric Lockhart on the Reese or the other way around? What, Brad? What's that face mean?
One can't be too certain, Sammy. Who's rubbing off on who?
Now tag in here.
It's going to be quite the rub for whatever team wins this matchup, becoming #1 contenders for either Hank and Take or the Motion.
Well, here's an interesting statistic, though, when you talk about Summer Champions. Will Allday, Cam Cole once battled each other in the main event of Summer of Champions, title for title. Tonight, they team together.
It's very interesting how quickly enemies become friends and vice versa, but when there's so much ride and you want to make it happen, Will Allday was about to make Reese Maddox ride the lightning, but it's Gall making in that tag. Now, 2 men are talking. All right, Reese?
What the hell is going on here?
This is completely breaking down. Yeah, I'm not even sure who's legal anymore. What the hell is this?
Wait a minute. Look at this. It's almost Raw versus WWID.
Yeah!
We gonna brawl till we fall, y'all. And right now, the legal man, I believe, it's Gall is 1. How's the referee gonna keep track of this?
Well, that's why they get paid the big bucks. Will Allday and Eric Lockhart certainly have no love lost between the 2 of them.
Little family rivalry going on there.
Now the Mog Squad 2-on-1 situation, not a good place to be for Eric Lockhart, going way up high, nowhere to go.
Wow.
Step straight down.
What strength from the Mog Squad.
Well, of all of these 4 teams, it's the Mog Squad that's had the most time and the most chemistry working together. It makes a lot of sense here that they are on the precipice of victory.
This is not a good situation for Lockhart.
And Jakari going up top. Oh, wait a minute, Reese Maddox.
Saving his tag team partner.
That was smooth.
He's going up and over.
Hanging him up on the top rope with a little guillotine action. Will Allday get out of the way of Eric Lockhart. Here comes some classic Eric Lockhart. Beautiful baby. Twice as nice.
Goes for the third. Not gonna find it. Oh my God.
Cam, the second only Grand Slam champion in Reality of Wrestling history. Proud of his work there.
Cam Cole's won virtually every championship there is. Will Allday addresses well except for the tag titles.
That's one domino down.
A goal for 2. Can he complete the hat trick?
Trifecta?
He's like Messi in the World Cup. He's about to go for it.
Are they going up? How?
Oh, no.
Who's going to hang on and hold on for dear life? It does not look good for Will.
It's a messy situation.
What a landing. Right on his hips.
Utter chaos from the get-go.
Oh, man, both men down.
Yeah, but look who's standing tall right now. Vin Park, and it's Gall.
Vin Park, it's Gall. Wait, a tag from Cam Cole to It's Gall. It's Gall was the legal man. Cam Cole gets the tag.
This is a messy situation in the corner now.
Climbing to the top. I don't like this. Oh, boy, it's a long way down.
It's Gall. Is fighting off Jakari and Cam.
That's the strength. Look at the muscles, the strength of It's Gall.
Those biceps coming through.
A double drop kick off the top.
What's the
springboard? Eric Lockhart tags in.
Nothing but ab workouts all day and night.
Look at that, an STO from the smoothest
Oh, look out behind. It's Vin Park.
Flawless Vin Park. Eats a back elbow. Might mess up his grill.
Haslam's a war of attrition. How's anybody going to get the advantage
hit the
here?
Beauty Buster? It looks like it.
Beauty Buster.
Face first goes Lockhart.
He's not the legal man, though. Vin Park's not the legal man.
This is what happens in the land of confusion, to quote Genesis. Oh!
Oh! Mock Squad double teaming Reese Maddox. But in comes Will Allday autograph.
Oh, cam breaker. Both men over the top.
God.
Will and Cam standing up.
Oh,
strong.
Somebody gonna be riding that lightning, Brad.
You're about to ride it, baby. And he takes out all comers.
But meanwhile,
the two legal men
on the tights.
Lockhart almost picked the win there.
Wait a minute, Lockhart. Precarious position. Fights out of it.
Yeah, there's a four-way. A lot of referee letting a lot of this go. Only one of these teams can win. Reese back up on the corner asking for the tag.
Reese wants that win. Reese wants it. Give it to. Oh
no!
Man, the cam breaker. An autograph. Cover 1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
Will and Cam are the #1 contenders.
Oh, Cam Day.
Here are your winners, the team of Cam Cole and Allday, Will Allday!
Wow, Eric Lockhart had that locked in the bag. That was his to make. Reese Maddox, though, desperately wanted to play the victor. May have cost Eric Lockhart right there.
Well, all Cam Day. You're absolutely right, Sammy Kiss. They will now meet the victors of our Reality Wrestling Championship match between Hank and Tank and The Motion.
Bro Nation, this is Carolina Teague. Joining me backstage at this time is the new Reality of Wrestling Women's Champion, Gianna Capri. Gianna, congratulations on your new title. After your big win last night, though, Booker T had a huge announcement to make. Let's go ahead and take a look.
With her own championship. Oh, she misses. And there's the super kick. And now Lady Bird going for the lion salt. Oh, Capri! Capri pulled the championship close to her. It looks like the impact was made with the belt. And now Capri into the cover here. Referee MJ Bell starting to count 2. And oh my God! We have a new champion. What? We have a new champion, but it looks like the boss
baby.
is adding more to this.
Did you see it? Ladies and gentlemen, we got a brand new Reality Wrestling champion.
That's right.
And her name is Gianna Capri. Give it up, y'all. I tell you what, we do it a little different here at Reality Wrestling. It's all about bringing it and bringing it and bringing it a little bit more. So Gianna, guess what? Your first title defense will be tomorrow night at Summer of Champions. And guess who? The rematch against Monica Monroe. Now can you dig that sucker?
It is not going to take long to see a rematch from this shocking moment, as you heard it there from the boss. The Sauce Boss meets Lady Bird tomorrow, where the championship is on the line once again.
This is for
ridiculous. Why do I have to have my first title defense already? It hasn't even been 24 hours. Where's my celebration? Why don't I get to enjoy this a little bit, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought, okay? Listen, I beat Monica Monroe once already. I can do it again, and I will come out victorious. Caprice?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Austin, Texas, Lady Bird, Monica Monroe.
Sammy K, Brad Gilmore, here's a sight that we have not seen in a very long time. Lady Bird, Monica Monroe coming out first in a women's match.
She's been on the roll. She's been the face of the women's division in reality wrestling for some time, but talk about an opportunity to get it all right back here at Summer of Champions.
Well, yo, this is a huge stage for Monica Monroe becoming champion at the Summer of Champions. Again, would be great for, I mean, what a shock that happened at the WWE Reality Wrestling ID Showcase. Losing that championship in a controversial fashion, as we saw.
You can say controversial or not, Gianna, the South Mouse, is champion.
And her opponent, from Dirty Jazz, she is your new Reality of Wrestling Women's Champion, the Source Boss, Gianna Capri.
The Sauce Boss making her second appearance here at Reality of Wrestling at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. And it's significant that her first came 24 hours ago, and now she's already a champion.
Feeling saucy is the new Raw Women's Champion, the Sauce Boss herself, Gianna Capri. And I don't know how fair of a situation this is. I mean, she just won the thing. Now she's got to defend it almost less than 24 hours later.
Bro, that's what we do at the Reality of Wrestling. All right, you have to prove yourself around here. Anybody can win a title, it's another to defend it. So if she has nothing to worry about, if she is who she says she is.
Look, those words came out of the boss man's mouth. All right, Sammy?
Yes, Sammy.
All right,
Yes,
take
Sammy.
it easy. I'll be happy to take that paycheck of yours.
All I'm saying is that Gianna Capri turned a lot of heads with her victory over the mainstay of our women's division in reality wrestling, Monica Monroe.
Well, here we go. There's the bell, and here we go. Reality Wrestling Women's Championship up for grabs, and you see the fire from Monica Monroe in the early goings. None too pleased with the way their first encounter went down.
Oh, well, I mean, look, that's how you come to play, right? Gianna Capri came in to the first ever ID Showcase looking to win, and she did everything she could, and look at what happened. She's the new Raw Women's Champion. I can only expect her to do the exact same thing tonight.
Oh, big right hand there from Monica Monroe, who is, oh, look at that, Gianna Capri.
Oh my God, this fire coming from Monica Monroe, just bringing an absolute cluster
wait,
fight
she
here.
might fly though. She might fly though. She might fly though. Watch your ticket. There it goes.
Lady Birds are known to do. No warming up here for Monica Monroe.
Think about all the great sports championship teams. Sometimes those that are on top hit a blip in the road, and they always say that that is what leads to dominance.
Cover here, 1, 2.
Sometimes you need that. I think there's a fire, and it unleashes more purposefulness out of Monica Monroe right now.
Well, right now, Gianna Capri trying to, MJ Bell's done a hell of a job tonight. Cover here, 1, 2.
That's one way to put it. Gianna Capri again taking every advantage at her disposal. Wise beyond her years, Capri showing she's going to be a great champion here at Reality Wrestling.
Well, you know what? She got to get through Lady Bird again, and we'll see if Lightning can hit the Hill Valley Clock Tower twice. Cover 1, 2, not enough there.
Nice flexibility from the champ. Gianna Capri's 20 years as a ballerina, putting that flexibility and athleticism to the test here.
Monica Monroe, a gymnast in her own right. Both these women have incredible athletic backgrounds. But right now, it looks like Monica's here more for a fight and a spine buster to boot. Cover, 1, 2, not enough.
With authority, Gianna showing Monica Monroe that you call it sauce, not gravy on the spaghetti.
You're repping for your Italians hard tonight, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Gianna Capri has got the challenger right where Monica Monroe wants her, but if anybody can fight through this, it's Ladybird Monica Monroe. The fans are behind her.
They are behind her, and you see Gianna Capri, though, she's long, she's tall. She's using that to her advantage in this match, rightfully so. Monica's gonna have to really, really put her thinking cap on.
Look at this smart strategy from the champ. Now that Capri's got the goal around her waist, she doesn't have to work too hard. She's gonna ground that challenger, put her right where Capri wants the center of the ring with nowhere to go.
Gianna Capri did a great job using the belt yesterday to her advantage to pick up that victory. Let's see what else she might have in that bag of tricks.
Look at that power slam from Ladybird. Doesn't go for the cover, rolls through. We're gonna see it.
This is what led to the downfall. Last time out, but hit it this time.
And wow, and a kick out with some oomph behind it. Right at 2 from Gianna Capri.
Different situation without the championship belt between the two, but not enough to keep Capri down. That's a bad way. Wins a change there.
Oh.
Capri getting frustrated with the referee. I think she came into this match frustrated. I'm sure she would be, considering she has to defend her title. Oh, nobody home.
What the mush!
Oh man, that was a hell of a big boot.
And wasting no time. Wasting no time. Oh, Gianna though, knew what was coming.
That's right.
So smart.
In 24 hours to have done that much studying and preparation.
That's the sauce.
That was incredibly smart from Gianna Capri. Ladybird don't even know where Gianna is.
I don't know if Gianna knows where she is. Whoa!
Oh, look at that. And her right hand to the grill.
Yeah, take that title. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah, that belongs. Oh, or not. You know what? Let's actually take out some hardware. That works all the same for Gianna.
Oh, wait a minute here. Sauce.
Oh, look what Gianna did. Oh, I like that distract. That. Oh,
yes, that's what you do.
Yankees win. Yankees win. Oh, Yankees win, baby. Did you see that swing?
Gianna playing the referee for a fool again. Now demanding a count. We're gonna get a count out victory.
That was good. That was smart. I gotta say.
Drawing the count out.
Monica hasn't moved.
Monica hasn't moved. We're up to a count of 4. Remember, if Monica gets counted out, Gianna is still your Reality Wrestling Women's Champion. Up to a count of 6.
And the championship is on the line.
Oh my goodness. Oh, almost.
Wait a minute, come on. It's a slow count.
Be quiet, Sammy. Oh, whoa. And I think Lady Bird just shut Gianna up. Oh!
It was a nice DVD if I've ever seen it now. Again, wasting no time.
That's not good. Gianna in the drop zone.
She's going up. Lady Bird, swan, ton, cover. 1, 2, 2 times. Lady Bird did it again.
Go! Whoa! What is this? I mean, I know what this music is.
Wait a minute, look at that.
Look who it is.
The WWE Hall of Famer. The Queen of Reality Wrestling.
It looks like she's got a brand new Reality Wrestling Women's title. History made at the Summer of Champions. And the curtsy from the Queen to the new champion. Monroe.
It's only right for the new champion to be coronated by a queen. Long live the champ!
Lady Bird does it again. A two-time at Summer of Champions.
Row Nation, this is Carolina Teague here at Reality Wrestling backstage with Hank and Tank. Hank and Tank.
Yes.
Everybody here, Row Nation, they love you guys, and
Love
we
the
all.
Row Nation.
You guys have held the title before, and since you've been here at Reality of Wrestling, you guys have evolved and continue to evolve at WWE's NXT. What changes can we expect as you have a title shot tonight here at Reality of Wrestling?
We're gonna look forward. We gotta look back. It seems.
Good point about back.
Seems everybody has forgotten. I mean, what are we? A bunch of goldfish?
I ain't no guppy. I ain't no guppy.
Look at this. Look at show goldfish. Is that what Hank and Tank look like?
No,
I don't think so, because they've forgotten that before Hank and Tank were NXT Tag Team Champions, before we were GHC Tag Team Champions, we were the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and Hank and Tank set the bar for Tag Team Wrestling at Rome.
So we thought we'd come down and make sure that that bar, that standard of tag team wrestling was being upheld, but not
what's he doing?
Not just that.
He's going.
We thought we'd come on down to Houston, Texas, because, you know, we thought, God forbid a belly boy catch a little motion. Because the motion's down here with the tag team titles. And I guess it's true. It's true. That everything is bigger in Texas. But what we want to know is just one question. Yeah. Can the motion handle the belly boy ocean?
And right now, you're on Squared Off with the semi of the 7 seas, and don't worry, if you don't see it, you're gonna hear it, and it sounds like honk, honk. Come on, get the hit the field.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Reality Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, the challengers from Orlando, Florida, at a combined weight of 615 pounds, NXT's Belly Boys, Hank and Tank!
Diggity, boys! Every time I see Hank and Tank run, I just want to run through a brick wall!
The Belly Boys are back in the Walker, Texas Loya Arena, Sammy.
Belly Boys, 2 men after my own heart, but can they once again capture the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championship? They've done it once before to talk about a brick wall in the way of Hank and Tank tonight.
There they are. Look at that. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful.
Now let's do it to the other side. Why not?
Hank and Tank won those Reality Wrestling Tag Team titles back at Sub-Zero in 2024, holding the title for 84 days, looking to do the same.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 600 pounds, they are your reigning, independent Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the team of WWEID prospect Sam Holloway, the judge EJ Inuka, and they are the Motion!
The Motion, gentlemen, I mean, what a sight to behold. What a lot to drink in. 2 big, big human beings. And the Belly Boys are gonna have their work cut out for them.
I mean, the tag team division has never been hotter than it is right now in Reality of Wrestling. And that's a testament just how dominant the Motion has been as champions here at Reality of Wrestling.
And oh, OVO's finest Drake once had a song about the motion. I don't think he quite figured out that you're talking about two men standing 6'8" each. This is some big boys in the ring.
The judge, Sam Holloway, the motion.
Good grief, the mass. Both of these teams.
Look at Tank Ledger.
Bearing that midriff, baby. That's usually illegal in about 47 states, but we're making it happen here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
man, there we go.
Right off the bat, champ's not wasting any time. EJ and Sam Holloway taking it to Hank and Tank.
Well, they don't. The motion do not want to let lightning strike twice and have Hank and Tank go back to the Performance Center in NXT again as tag champs.
NXT stars Hank and Tank, former reality wrestling champions, as well as NXT tag team champions. Titles they defended here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena, so this isn't a home game for EJ and Sam by any means.
No, and it's a little weird when I think if you're, play the Vegas odds, you're the champions, and many would consider Sam and EJ the underdogs.
Whoa, I don't know if anybody could possibly look at the motion as underdogs, but you're right, Russo. I mean, Hank and Tank, former GHC Tag Team Champions, NXT, but the first taste of gold that Hank and Tank ever had was right here in Reality of Wrestling. You know they want to get a bit of that taste back.
Oh, man. EJ, the judge, man.
My God, I would not want to be across the ring and seeing someone like EJ and Duca running at me like a freight train, but that's where Hank and Tank find themselves in right now.
Oh, man.
Tag into Sam. Watch out below.
Holloway just stepping over that top rope, dropping that elbow with ease. First cover of the matchup, and Sam Holloway, for as big as Sam Holloway is, he moves around like a cruiserweight.
I mean, just think about this, though. I mean, what these reality wrestling tag team titles meant to Hank and Tank. I mean, they won the Road Tag Team titles, and then just 126 days later, they became the NXT Tag Team Champions. I mean, it really catapulted their career, and so it has to be a bit sentimental to be battling for these titles once again.
Tag into Hank.
And it's also a testament that Hank and Tank, despite their success, they want to come back here and get that gold. It's just a testament to how huge Summer of Champions 12 has been. All the stars are up and out here tonight.
Summer.
Sam. Uh-oh.
Sam Holloway. Oh. Little Hank Walker. Oh, big boot.
And what I appreciate when I look at this here, hold on, a cover now by Hank. Hank and Tank look at this match almost like an audit. They're coming back to see just how strong, just how good the tag team division is since they've left it.
You know, I don't know, Chris. I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay.
I mean,
oh my
anybody
God.
who watches Sam Holloway and EJ know how strong they are. They don't need to audit this accounting here.
Getting some boots. Like the chest referee's gonna have his hands full trying to move around men this size. Keep this one-on-one in between the ropes. There's another tag from the motion.
Tag into EJ. Well, yeah, okay, Hank and Tank, yes, they have a lot of accolades, and we see them on television almost every Tuesday. But Sam Holloway being a WWE ID prospect, we know about EJ and where he's been all around the world. I mean, this is talent versus talent. Truly a great two-on-two match.
And you hear that Road Nation begging for Tank to get the tag. And you know Hank Walker wants to be able to get his partner into the game because he has taken quite the beating, Sammy, from Sam and EJ.
Well, I know that the motion can do everything they can to make sure that does not happen. A well-oiled machine. And look at the strength double team from the motion. Putting Hank exactly where they want him. And now Sam having some fun with Tank in the corner.
Man, Sam Holloway, you want to talk, as good old Jim Ross used to say, he's a blue chipper. I mean, this guy's got all the intangibles, the size, the strength, the ability. I mean, this is somebody I could see as a reality of wrestling champion.
He considers himself the bully of the WWE ID Prospect Program, and you can see why.
Sam Holloway is the WWE ID program, and as far as I'm concerned. I mean, just look at him.
And then
who can beat him?
Well, teaming up with EJ and Niko, ever since these two linked up, they've just been an unstoppable force. I mean, taking out the command to grab those titles, no one has been able to step up to the motion so far.
And remember, the command having one of the historic reigns in the reality wrestling tag team division, that is Big Luther and Terrell Temple. We've already seen Terrell Temple tonight.
Whoa.
Main event will be Big Luther for that glory title.
My God, Sam Holloway. Not enough. And look at Tank coming here and make sure, but Hank somehow to get the shoulder up, but Sam Holloway throwing himself like a long dart through him, and somehow Hank and Tank still in this thing.
Does it never say die attitude for the Belly Boys? They're gonna keep rumbling, and they're gonna keep tumbling, baby! Look at this! Look at this fight! Even all the way across the ring!
Come on, Hank! Come on, Hank!
Gotta tumble his way to that corner. Tank reaching out as hard as he can, and Sam doing everything he can to make sure it doesn't happen. Oh, not this time. Oh!
Swing and a miss.
Oh, man.
Sam's
Can he
down.
get it? Can he get to it? Can he get to it?
Look at it.
No.
Yes.
Come on.
Look at that. Whoa! Tag team excellence on display from the champs.
Tagging to EJ. There was a reason why EJ and Sam warned me. We better have 911 on speed dial.
Look at this.
What goes up must come down.
Good Lord, have mercy on my soul. 1, 2.
Retaining.
Oh, they got a shoulder up. Hank gets a shoulder up, and Hank and Tank are still in this thing.
Now look at the face of Sam Holloway, thinking, what the hell we got to do to put Hank and Tank away?
We've got the motion of the ocean versus the motion of the bellies.
And they are playing right now. EJ and Sam have been playing judge, jury, and executioners. They thought that they had Hank Walker put to bed, but not so fast.
Look at the save! Look at the save!
Wow.
That was incredible!
That is great tag team action and ring awareness by Hank and Tank, and it's honking time.
Needs to make the
tag is in. Here comes Tank. Tank Ledger, former football player with that agility.
My God!
Wow. Clearing house. That is a large man.
Says Sam all the way to the outside.
He's suplexing to the outside and a clothesline to the judge.
You gotta be.
No way. Oh! Tank with the tope suicida, my God.
And now, Tank, there's a tag, blind tag by Hank Ledger. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, baby!
Bellies are out.
EJ Udoka. Oh!
Smash it down!
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Hit it! Oh my, again?
What? They did it! Hank and Tank are the new World Tag Champs! A Summer of Champions shocker!
They did it again!
The motion has been defeated by NXT's Hank and Tank. Their second reign begins now.
I can't say it any better than the Road Nation right now. 2 times.
Hank and Tank now start their second reign as tag team champions at Reality of Wrestling, taking those championships back to the NXT WWE Performance Center. Those might set a few alarms off at TSA pre-check. but it's gonna be well worth the one down because champions they are once again.
Fellas, you gotta listen to me.
Respectfully, Tim, what do you think that's gonna get us?
Truth hurts. Think you know more than me then?
Yeah, you know what? He knows more than you, and maybe I do too. Yeah.
You think I think you can beat me in a match then? Yes! I'm gonna kick your ass, and you're gonna be next.
Timothy Thatcher, that was seriously impressive. You've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this a long time, and I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a lot of Timothy Thatcher in Clay Roberts. You did it our way. No social media, no TikTok, no slot. You showed up, you laced them up, and you put them up every single time, just like you did tonight. It would be an absolute honor if for one night only, the precision tactician Clay Roberts got to square up with the foreman Timothy Thatcher.
We are in for quite the main event here for week 2 of Summer of Champions.
Man, I cannot wait.
I have known Clay Roberts for 10 years now, Sammy. I have never seen him this focused. I have never seen him train this hard. I have never, ever seen him be this prepared for an opportunity. He is calling his shot, and he thinks he is the one that can take down Timothy Thatcher.
I have been excited for this matchup from the moment Clay Roberts poked his head behind the curtain and looked like he was going to challenge Timothy Thatcher. Two technicians going at one-on-one. This is going to be a mat classic. I cannot wait.
Clay Roberts has very much molded himself in the footsteps of Timothy Thatcher. No social media, no BS, all fighting with your fists, and everything is left out on the mat. What will Clay Roberts bring to the table that could potentially catch Tim Thatcher off guard? We're about to find out in this main event of Summer of Champions.
And his opponent, weighing in at 222 pounds, from Sacramento, California, Timothy Thatcher!
And you can see it there, no glitz, no glamour, just straight up mean energy exuding from Timothy Thatcher. The foreman of Evolve is used to testing ID talent, but today he is testing reality of wrestling talent. And if you look at these two, Sammy, this is almost like a mirror image. Timothy Thatcher, over 20 years in his career. Clay Roberts so far, about half of that time, but these two are gonna match up incredibly well.
The name of the game is wrestling, and that's what these two men do best. Talk about a pick'em, an evenly matched contest to say the least between Timothy Thatcher and Clay Roberts.
Well, normally we see Timothy Thatcher fold people into pretzels using that mat technique, but now you can see the joint manipulation here. Will he be able to do the same to the precision tactician?
I don't think Timothy Thatcher has come up against an opponent that he hasn't been able to fold up any way he wants, but if anybody is prepared to take advantage of that technique. It is this man, the precision tactician, Clay Roberts.
Well, you see the head scissors there from Clay Roberts. We expected an incredible technical masterclass from these two, and that is exactly what we're getting thus far. As you can see Thatcher there already folding Clay Roberts up. Will he be able to pull off the bow and arrow here?
Putting all that weight right in the small of the back, and now extra pressure. Look at the way Clay Roberts getting folded right now.
This could very well end in a submission here, but instead going for the cover here. The shoulders were down, but not quite enough to get the victory there, as again, no hold has been broken. They're just transitioning from one hold to another. These two are not going to let go, and they very well could grapple all the way to the end.
I mean, if anybody's prepared for this situation, this match got made with the ID Showcase cover there, and Clay Roberts, it wasn't out of the blue for him because he's been chomping at the bit to get this kind of opportunity, I think ever since he first tied up his boots. And you gotta know that Clay Roberts is in for a fight, but if anybody's ready for the task, it's Clay Roberts.
Well, we know that he says he's ready. The shoulders are down now, but not able to get the win. He says that he's ready, but do you think he may be in over his head here today?
Well, I mean, look, if you just look at these two guys next to each other, clearly Timothy Thatcher, he has the size and weight advantage, which is gonna definitely put a lot of weight on the shoulders of Clay Roberts, no pun intended. But I mean, talk about a student of the game, it's Clay Roberts, but truthfully, if you want to talk about the game, it's embodied in that man, Timothy Thatcher.
We know Clay Roberts has tried to get Tap off the ground over and over again. And that is with technique, that is with professionalism and with aggression. And that is the embodiment of what Timothy Thatcher brings to the ring. As you can see, the damage may have been done there on the arm, as we finally get a bit of a reprieve here from the grappling, but right back into it as Clay Roberts tries to shoot the half, but not able to.
And you can see Thatcher using his weight to his advantage from the get-go here. He's using all that momentum to almost snap the arm of Clay Roberts, and now again, a lot of riding time from Thatcher.
And it gives Row Nation exactly what they want.
What is wrong with these people here?
Well, that's not technical masterclass. There's now, it looks like Clay Roberts is grabbing the beard. Turnabout is fair play in the book of Clay Roberts, and now the grappling may be done. Now we're going to the strikes.
Exactly, and maybe Timothy Thatcher could grab the hair of Clay Roberts. Oh, wait, he can't. That's what these fans get. Timothy Thatcher rubbing it in on Clay Roberts right now.
And after that scoop slam, now Timothy Thatcher, what's he got in mind here? Dropping the elbow right across the chest. Into the cover once again, Timothy Thatcher not able to put away Roberts quite yet.
And look at that beautiful transition. Goes for the cover, gets the kick out. Timothy Thatcher right there, almost trying to almost get a key lock, get some kind of force to keep his body weight right on top of Clay Roberts. This has been a picture-perfect strategy, which I was expecting from the veteran of Timothy Thatcher.
And I talked about there being no glitz, no glamour. This right here is not pretty. We saw him do that to Santi Rivera at the showcase, and now he's done it to Clay Roberts. Will it be enough? No. But again, you mentioned it, Sammy. He does not let go.
Yeah, Timothy Thatcher goes for the cover, maintains control on that arm. He's been working this entire matchup, and now even going to the outside, Timothy Thatcher maintains control.
Oh!
And throat first, chin first. Timothy Thatcher's toying with Clay Roberts so much right now. I mean, Clay Roberts barely got anything. I'm a little surprised that Timothy Thatcher has dominated as much, even with his veteran experience.
And with that, now we see Timothy Thatcher look at his leg. He got caught. And now Clay Roberts sees the opening. And here we go. This right here is Clay Roberts' wheelhouse.
And that's all you need. Clay Roberts had to bide his time, look for an opening, and when he got it, pounce. And that's what Clay Roberts is doing, assaulting that leg right now.
Well, Clay Roberts, we know that once he smells blood in the water, he just goes right into it like a shark. And Timothy Thatcher doesn't believe in knee pads, because why would he put pillows on his weapons? Clay Roberts, very much the same.
Well, Timothy Thatcher's such a hard man. I wouldn't be surprised if he sleeps without pillows. Look at him just headbutting Clay Roberts right now.
And that's exactly what this is about, as these two are just exchanging slaps.
My God, the intensity right now.
And one way or another, Timothy Thatcher will continue to attack. Even though his legs are twisted up right now, you saw him go after that headbutt there, Sammy. That is classic Timothy Thatcher right there. But right now, Clay Roberts is in control after finding that weakness in those legs. And for those of you seeing Clay Roberts for the first time here against Timothy Thatcher, this is what you can expect from the precision tactician.
Clay Roberts for some time has called himself the best technical wrestler here in Reality Wrestling. Well, that moniker is going to be put to the test here against one of the greatest of all time in my book, in Timothy Thatcher, and Clay Roberts is showing off right now.
Clay Roberts, a former television champion in his own right, having won that accolade on 3 separate occasions. Now trying to see if maybe a victory here could propel him.
And look at that weight disadvantage now. It's Clay Roberts' advantage here. With Clay on top, it's going to take a lot more energy, a lot more momentum. And Timothy Thatcher's desperately trying to get some kind of separation. He's got to get back to a vertical base if he wants to shift the momentum here.
And now Thatcher feeling the effects of the strikes now. And you see him wobbling on that leg.
Big uppercuts there, European-style uppercuts. Oh, you want to fight Timothy Thatcher? Clay Roberts will meet you.
Oh, look him connect with that chop across the chest. And you can see it there in Clay Roberts' eyes. I said it, I've never seen him so determined. He is ready for a victory, but Thatcher catches the chop. And Clay Roberts not able to break free. Look at that, trying to grab the beard. Oh!
I don't know if you want to go into an uppercut contest with Timothy Thatcher.
And now Thatcher with the arm trapped, going with those strikes to the midsection. Oh my God!
With the ferocity of Timothy Thatcher on full display right now. And look at Clay Roberts holding on that rope.
And now Thatcher may be out. This could be it. The shoulders are down. 1, 2, Clay Roberts with the biggest win of his career, but not quite yet.
Now look at that. There's a glazed expression on the face of Timothy Thatcher. He might be out. Clay Roberts is going to say, if it wasn't, it's all over now. End of game here.
And now, maybe we're going to see it here. The cloverleaf. He's just got to flip him over. The knee is damaged. Will this be enough, Sammy?
Cloverleaf, Texas born and bred. If he flips Thatcher over, it's all over for Timothy Thatcher.
And he hasn't locked in here. Center of the ring, Thatcher in a lot of trouble. Again, the biggest victory in Clay Roberts' career almost gets snatched away there.
So Thatcher reaching with that rope. Clay trying to drag away. Again, more separation here.
And look at that, he got it. And look, the Fujiwara armbar. The Fujiwara armbar immediately gets Clay Roberts to tap out.
Just like that.
This was as evenly, closely contested matchup as you get, but all it took was one minor mistake by Clay Roberts for Timothy Thatcher to immediately grab the armbar and call this a night.
What an effort from Clay Roberts. Roberts more than held his own, but Timothy...
Well, now we see Thatcher as Booker T comes out. And it looks like we have some of the roster coming out here. As what a main event we just witnessed here for week 2 of the Summer of Champions. That was exactly what professional wrestling is all about, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was an absolute classic between Thatcher and Clay Roberts, but look at this, the entire Reality Wrestling line.
Give it up, y'all! Give it up! Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Guys, we wanted to do something special here tonight. This is Summer of Champions. I want to thank all you guys again for coming out here. And I want to thank this guy right here. I want to thank him personally. Just yesterday was the first time I got a chance to meet Timothy Thatcher. But they say in this business, your name get there way before you do. And I've been hearing about this guy for years and what he's done for this business. So we wanted to present Timothy Thatcher with something. Reality of Wrestling proudly presents to Timothy Thatcher for over 20 years, guys. Over 20 years of service. We thank you. We thank you, Timothy, for giving back to this wrestling business for your dedication, your passion, your leadership. You've inspired so many young guys like the guys in the back right there. You've done so much for this business, and we appreciate you from the heart, from the bottom of our hearts, and Reality of Wrestling, from the Reality of Wrestling family. We thank you.
They say that professional wrestling is all about moments. And I can tell you right now, this is a moment.
I tell you, hey, we don't got all night. I appreciate it very much, but please, we have a wonderful show still going. Please, Clay, hell of a fight. That's all I ask for. I'm just here for a fight, and Clay delivered. Even if he's bald, doesn't matter. You give all the fight. I'll be there soon. Thank you, Booker. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Reality Wrestling.
Thank you, Timothy Thatcher, for all that you've done in this business.
They say wrestling is about moments, and that right there is a moment that will go down in history for the Summer of Champions after that amazing main event here on week 2. But the action is not over, ladies and gentlemen. Next week,
give it up, guys. Let's keep this thing rolling. Are you ready? Are you ready?
We come back with more Summer of Champions. Stay tuned.
I've heard so many great things about you. I can't wait to see what you do.
Hey, you know what? Thank you so much. Hey, thank you for everything that you do. I really do appreciate it.
Of course, man. Best of luck out there.
Man, thank you so much.
Best of luck. My God, the brown nosing over here is making me sick. You know, you're really wasting your time talking to the walking flute. That's your nickname, by the way. Okay? You really should be talking to me. The most talked about independent wrestler in the world today. It's a fact, Chris. You can actually Google it. You're all about ratings and clicks and views. That would actually make sense, right? Not listening to him speak. Yeah. And your little championship that you have there, okay? I wouldn't get too used to it. But hey, like Chris said, good luck tonight, man. Really, genuinely, I mean that. Good luck. Just, you never know when I may pop up again. Okay. But good luck tonight. Like I say, yeah. Have fun.
All right, thank you.
Okay, that's problem.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Reality of Wrestling Legacy Championship. Seeking first the challenger, weighing at 265 pounds, from Houston, Texas, Grizzled Ryan Davidson!
Well, we are getting ready for our Reality of Wrestling Legacy Championship match. And here comes the man trying to win and cement himself in the history books here at Reality of Wrestling, winning every single championship ever.
I thought Grand Slam was like the end-all be-all, Brad, but clearly there is something more, something left for the final boss for Ryan Davidson to achieve, and it could happen here tonight.
The Legacy Championship being defended tonight by the brand new Legacy Champion, whose entrance we await.
And his opponent, weighing at 190 pounds, from San Antonio, Texas, he is the reigning, defending Reality Wrestling Legacy Champion,
And look at the little bounce in the step of the Legacy champion, Jesse Funaki, feeling himself, and for good reason. He dethroned Richard Holliday to win that Legacy title, and their match was fantastic. It was incredible, and right now, living up to Legacy is Jesse Funaki.
The growth and maturation of Jesse Funaki from his very first time here. I mean, he gave Milk Toast a run for its money as the most bland, but I say that half jokingly. But what we are seeing from Jesse Funaki today is nothing short of excellent.
And here we go, a huge match here at Reality of Wrestling. Legacy Championship up for grabs. Every row title defended here at Summer of Champions 12, and we are just moments away from this match beginning. This is what I've been looking forward to a lot. I mean, just the cornerstone that is Ryan Davidson. Jesse Funaki, a young phoenix on the rise. This is what Row is all about. What the?
Boss Man's making his way on out. Maybe he wants a front row seat to see this.
What is going on? BT.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is Summer Champions, right? Summer Champions, we always spice things up, right? Instead of this being a one-on-one competition, why don't we make it a triple threat?
What?
Oh!
And their opponent, weighing at 237 pounds, from New Haven, Connecticut, you are now breathing the rarefied air. The hair guy, the body guy, the hair guy, the stack guy,
Chris Russo, do you smell that? You're breathing rarefied air right now.
Yeah, it was getting a little dank and musty here inside the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. I just needed to go up a few thousand meters. Fantastic. We've got Richard Holliday, the boss man, making big moves.
Big moves, name known all around the world as Richard Holliday, rarefied air, former Legacy champion, and Jesse Funaki taking it right to Ryan Davidson. Val calls for the bell, and we are underway. Now a triple threat match here at the Summer of Champions for the Reality of Wrestling Legacy Championship.
This is how we make things a little caliente. We make it a three-way dance.
Oh.
Now, you know, Ryan Davidson has seen it all, been through it all. Jesse Funaki, though, had to prepare for something that he wasn't anticipating. Well, this is one way!
Look at that! Flying through the air, twisting on his way down. Jesse Funaki looking to become the first person to successfully defend the Legacy title twice.
I want to play this back one more time. I'm going to play this back one more time, says Jesse Funaki.
Yoink! Mama, there goes that man. Jesse Funaki taking out Richard Holliday and Ryan Davidson.
Indeed.
Swing and a miss there by Ryan Davidson. Head scissor. Uh-oh. Catches him. What is he thinking here? Ryan Davidson, the grizzled vet. If he wins the Legacy champion, he would become the first ever modern Grand Slam champion.
Oh, is that what we're calling it? Oh! Jesse might put it away right here.
Little cutter action, little RKO action. Richard Holliday still hasn't been able to get into this thing. Ryan Davidson competing at the very first Summer of Champions, one of these signature stars of this very event, had perhaps, wait a minute, oh, swing and a miss.
Up, down.
Powerbomb. Ryan Davidson had maybe the greatest Summer of Champions match in history with Jacob Fatu in front of a record crowd at the Humble Civic Center, and then decided to double dip that and have an incredible cage match with Danny Limelight for the Texas title.
Ryan Davidson was born for these big high-profile matches. It's what he lives for.
When you write the history of reality of wrestling, chapter 1 starts with Ryan Davidson.
And meanwhile, Jesse Funaki wants to be able to start writing more chapters in his very young book.
Cover here, 1, 2, Ryan almost went for it, not enough. Jesse Funaki writhing in pain, and Richard Holloway still not even a factor in this match.
No, that's not usually two things that you say together, but it is all Ryan Davidson at the moment. For Jesse Funaki, will this be the definitive win that he's looking for? That's what it comes down to. Right now, it is not looking good.
It's not looking good, but what a turnaround this would be for Jesse Funaki to find a way to win this match. Summer of Champions 12, his very first time competing on this stage.
The fight, the heart, the will. Ugh. I mean, Ryan Davidson has just been through hell so many times. It's a walk in the park compared to Jesse Funaki being under the brightest of lights in his very, very young career.
Ryan scooping a slam on the Jesse Funaki, and he's looking for that bear trap fist drop. And the GOAT of reality of wrestling misses it, and this is Jesse's opportunity. This is his opening.
Whoa. Oh, again, getting caught. No!
Oh!
Refuses to give up. Oh, but oh, watch out now. Got to get those eyes up and behind you.
And there's Richard Holloway. He was just biding his time, Chris. He was biding his time. He was waiting for the right opportunity. If Richard Holloway is able to get a victory tonight, he'll become the first ever two-time Reality Wrestling Glory champion.
Everything that Richard does is with purpose. As abhorrent as it might be, it leads to success all over the world.
I mean, look, you can say what you want about Richard Holloway, and I'm sure a lot have, but this man is talent. He's greatness. He's on the precipice of it, and becoming a two-time legacy champion would help further define the fact that he is the most talked about independent professional wrestler in the industry. A legacy championship means a lot to the stars here at Reality of Wrestling because of what it represents, the legacy of Paul Bosch. Modeled after the ring that Paul Bosch wore and his widow gifted to Booker T.
Oh, roll up by the champ! Oh my.
Oh, right now, the San Antonio native on the back of the neck. 1, 2. Jesse Funaki, the star here of this match. He's trying to become the legacy champion, retaining it once again. Of course, he is the son of the legend himself, Funaki. #1 announcer on SmackDown.
Absolutely, forever and ever. Richard Holloway wants that title back. He's upset about the way that it was taken from him. And then Ryan Davidson wanted to add fuel to the fire to get himself in the mix, which happened. Here we are. The stars are aligned, and those stars ain't looking good for the reigning legacy champ. Oh, can't
wait
get
a
it
minute.
around.
He's trying to do an inside cradle, not enough. And Jesse Funaki were able to reverse it, but eats a back elbow. Oh, some unpleasant words for Jesse from Richard. And now up, over, lands on his feet like a cat. Oh!
Oof. And now, a speeding freight train. Ryan Davidson. Jesse doesn't have to be pinned or submitted to lose that championship. Oof.
These two guys just throwing bear lariats and clotheslines.
The mastodons here.
It's a good word. Oh, 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 oh. Just throwing shots, trading it, mirroring one another.
Man. Jesse said, I gotta join in. Three men, one championship, one legacy. Who is going to stand tall coming out of Summer of Champions?
Right now, oh. Jesse Funaki, everything he has, a super kick to Ryan. Throws him into Richard. Oh, look at that.
That was a 2-for-1 special. Oh, the proverbial gloves are coming off, certainly. The elbow pad is.
Oh, man. Expert right to the chin of Richard Holloway.
Vertical is just insane. The Katara crush.
That might be it. 1, 2, and not enough. Richard Holloway, last second, shoulder up. This is for the Reality of Wrestling Legacy Championship. The champion, Jesse Funaki, feels like he's heartbeats away from retaining. Oh,
wobbled. Got wobbled on that kick. Oh, boy. What comes up must end up. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Val just got taken out by Ryan Davidson inadvertently. But Ryan doesn't seem to care. A big spine buster.
Oh my gosh. Outback Steakhouse at this point, baby. No rules, just right. Ryan Davidson is ready to take over.
Jesse Funaki, super kick. Richard Holloway putting Ryan Davidson out of commission. And there is another super kick. Oh, no.
He had been waiting to see that signature move.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's such a beautiful thing. New champ, get that title back on Richard. Where's the ref?
Referee's still out.
Where the hell? Wake up.
Richard Holloway went low.
The referee's sleeping on the job at this point. Wake the hell up. What? Hey, it's our buddy.
Chris Van Vliet. They had words in the back. Chris Van Vliet saw the low blow.
Signature move.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Van Vliet's been getting in some extra reps at the gym. Look at him.
Van Vliet looking real jacked, baby. Wait a minute.
What?
Chris Van Vliet. Chris Van Vliet with a rock bottom. With a rock bottom. And he wakes the referee up. Jesse Funaki kicks Ryan.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Channeling his inner Jorge Masvidal.
Oh, look at that. The flying knee. He goes for the cover. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and he does it. He does it. Jesse Funaki becomes the first man to successfully defend the Legacy title twice, and he does so on the biggest stage, the Summer of Champions.
Didn't hurt that Jesse got a little help from your friend and mine, Chris Van Vliet, but all the same, congratulations, Jesse Funaki on his way to carve out his own legacy here at the Row.
An incredible match, triple threat surprise. And Jesse Funaki, with a little assistance from CVV, gets the job done. Amazing sight to behold here for young Jesse Funaki. A moment in his career he will not soon forget.
Summer of Champions is here. The biggest night of the year at Reality of Wrestling. But with tonight, it's gonna be summer of Boppy once again. When I leave with the Reality of Wrestling Championship, I got one thing on my mind. Getting through Niko Vance, getting through Max Castellanos, maybe getting through Alejandra after that. And whoever the winner of the King of the Summer Battle Royal is, doesn't matter who it is, all three of you getting put down. And I'm leaving with my championship. Bozo.
Tonight, after 8 long years, I finally have hit the top. Tonight, I become Reality of Wrestling Champion. Call it a prediction, a spoiler, whatever you want. Yo soy el chingón. Seré un campeón, pero más importante, el villano, Max Castellanos.
Welcome to the final night of the Summer of Champions. My name is Kirby Carrion. I am joined by Brad Gilmore and Chris Russo of Platinum. Russo, what an event Summer of Champions has been thus far, but we're not done yet.
We've got more titles to be defended as the Summer of Champions roll on. And Kirby, it's great that you're finally joining the A team. You should be so thankful that we allowed this spot to be open. Tonight you can see greatness at work. And frankly, greatness up close and personal here for this match.
Well, both the Reality of Wrestling Championship and the Glory Championship will be on the line here today. And to get us started, we are going to see a fatal four-way for that very championship, which right now is being held by NXT's own Niko Vance.
Absolute star. That is the face of a man who belongs at the top of a mountain.
He is everything he is billed to be. El Villano, Kirby Carrion. Max Castellanos.
This man has truly just elevated his game this past year. Ever since he ran roughshod as the Texas champion, now he is looking to capture a title that he has never held before, the Reality of Wrestling Championship.
And look what is on Max Castellanos and the beautiful Miss Alexa. This is a collaboration with Roberto Cavalli on snakeskin. Total value, $23,000 between them.
Danny Limelight, Kirby, a lot of experience at Summer of Champions.
Danny Limelight 2 years ago stole the show in a steel cage match against Ryan Davidson for the then Empire State Championship. Last year, he shocked the world by winning the Reality of Wrestling Championship. He is looking to make lightning strike twice.
The only thing that was stolen by Danny Limelight is that title around his waist. This is the opportunity that Danny has been needing to get that title back.
Niko was the man who defeated Danny Limelight for that championship. Obviously some bad blood there. We saw in that six-man tag team match, Max Castellanos and Danny Limelight obviously not on the same page either.
Crazy thing is they did it on the day of the show, which I think is some shaky stuff. And you guys already know I don't trust Booker T, so I actually think he got something to do with it. But I got a replacement for that. I got a replacement for me too as well. So stay tuned, Bro Nation. How long?
Wait a second. Who the hell allowed this to happen? This is not what the boss man intended.
Well, you know what, Chris Russo, we saw Zilla Fatu stuck in New York due to travel issues, and he appointed his own replacement. He gave his championship opportunity to Hoka.
Who delegated the authority to Zilla to make those decisions? Kirby, help me, Kirby.
I think he has the right to be here. He's the king of the summer. He literally won that matchup a few weeks ago here at the Summer of Champions. And you know what Booker T always says, preparation is the only luck you're ever gonna have. So if Hoka is prepared, he very well could walk away Reality of Wrestling champion here tonight.
Frickin' calling shenanigans on all of this.
Well, you know what, you can call whatever you want, Chris Russo, but right now we have to call this fatal four-way match between Niko, Danny Limelight, Max Castellanos, and Hoka, the king of the summer.
Oh! All right, this is an unintended variable for the other three men. Hoka now involved, but here we go. 4-man, 1 title!
Oh, wow, look at these two.
Hoka would like nothing better than to end up in the position that Niko is in right now. Champion, NXT superstar, hold all that in a bag of chips. Oh!
Hoka, I mean, has had such an impressive run here in Reality of Wrestling early into his career. He is the king of the summer.
Oh, that's how you use a headbutt. That's how you use your head. Polynesians and skulls and all that.
He is the king of the summer. Kirby Carrion, also former Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champion.
A championship that he held for over 3 months, along with his tag team partner, but trying to capture that singles gold for the first time. He very well could do it because the last 2 Summer of Champions have ended with a new champion.
Nice blockbuster.
Well, you want to talk about champions. Danny Limelight.
What? I mean, Danny's pulling out all the tricks, all the stops.
Well, that's what you've got to do in a matchup like this. We saw it in the Texas title match a few weeks ago at the Summer of Champions here. Jay Alexander no longer the Texas champion. The very same case could happen here today.
Well, we are going to find out. This is one of your double main events at the Summer of Champions for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. Right now, Danny Limelight, Kirby, was on such a magnificent run as the Reality of Wrestling champion until he ran into Niko. How do you think he fares now against not only Niko, but Hoka and Max?
Hold on, cover.
Well, when you're champion for over 245 days, you see many people come and go, and he fended off all comers, whether it was Zilla Fatu, whether it was Max Castellanos, Ryan Davidson, it didn't matter. So now he just has to put all of that together in this fatal four-way because he doesn't even have to pin Niko in order to become the champion again.
That's a great point, and also let's look on the flip side of that coin. Hoka, surprise entry, unexpected entry. How much does that surprise factor into this match?
Well, if you're one of the other 3 men, you got to keep the eye on the prize, right? The opportunities are still there against the others. You just have this, pardon the pun, a new X factor. No disrespect to Niko, but your game plan should still remain the same. You've got to battle it out with 3 others.
Well, Max Castellanos also knows a thing or two about being a king of the summer. He won that Battle Royal 2 years ago, which started this villainous arc of his career. Hoka could very well do the same here today.
I mean, this could redefine Hoka's entire life, this moment tonight. Of course, you know, Hoka's been riding high all summer. Not only the King of the Summer, featured in Disney's Moana on the big screen. I mean, this is a superstar in the making right before our eyes.
He means it. Hoka means it when he calls himself the Hybrid King. He's a 5-tool athlete. They just breathed him. It's so differently there in Polynesia. To be Tongan, to be rough and tumble. I mean, we're seeing it with King Haku coming back of all things. Good Lord.
Obviously, Chris Russo, you spent a lot of time in Florida around many members of the Samoan family and dynasty. What sets them apart so much?
It's a hunger and a desire, both literally and figuratively. But they they do not know how to quit, even if it's to their detriment. They just don't quit.
All right, now Hoka looking for a superplex off that middle rope, pulling out all the stops. And he hits it, and Danny Limelight, oh my gosh, lands right on him. And the headbutt from Niko, a waterfall. And now the road champion.
Now we've seen Niko Vance also start making waves on NXT as soon as he broke off from Sean Spears. Now the calling looks different, and Niko Vance could very well continue to bring that championship with him to Orlando.
I mean, that would be 2 Reality Wrestling Championships held by 2 NXT superstars, one being Hank and Tank, so I guess 3, and the other being Niko Vance, all taking him back on the same flight to Orlando.
But notice that it was because from Niko's victory that he's been able to achieve so much.
This is why they call him the X Factor right here.
Holy smokes.
Oh my gosh.
Good grief.
And right now, Niko looks to be in prime position, Kirby, to retain that championship.
It could very well happen here as you see it here. Look at the way he drops it with that suplex.
Oh, gosh.
He's measuring up for it. He is fired up, Chris.
There's nobody around. Oh, no. Oh, hitting the referee with the execution. Oh, gosh.
Oh, man, right into the to the steel post between the turnbuckles. And Hoka looking to take advantage. Hoka, jackhammer.
Ooh.
A jackhammer to Max.
Clean in the ring, but, I mean, Niko took the ref's head clean off. Uh-oh.
Hoka should be your new road champion right now.
But what I'm seeing here is Miss Alexa with the title in her hand. Uh-oh. And Hoka wisely getting in between to stop whatever shenanigans were about to happen there. But meanwhile, hey, Hoka better turn around.
Wait a minute, Danny Limelight has that title. Oh, right to the grill of Hoka. Referee's down. Oh, a low blow.
Oh my
God. Wait a minute, Maximizer. Kobe, he's going for the Maximizer.
Oh, that should be it. The 119-day reign is over of Niko, but still, there's no referee.
Quattro.
Oh, oh.
Max did it. Max did it. Max did it. Max did it. Years. 8 years Max has waited to hear those words said. And new Reality of Wrestling champion. And at the Summer of Champions, the signature event of this company, his crowning moment has come.
After 3 times as a Texas champion, he never could capture the biggest prize here in Reality of Wrestling. And now after 119 days, Niko Vance is no longer the champion. Now we have a campeón.
From the Final 4 in the Last Stand Rumble to standing tall in a Fatal 4-Way, Max Castellanos has done it.
What flows through the dark heart of a villain when you've achieved total victory? Ladies and gentlemen, Row Nation, el reinado de terror para el villano has begun.
It looked like Hoka should have won that match had the referee been around. a 3 count would have occurred. However, it did not. And Max is the champ.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Book got that personally made for me. As a thank you for what I've done around the place, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We've improved the house. We've made home improvements. See,
Yes, sir.
I'm currently the first ever two-time Glory champion.
Talk. What else? What else?
Yes, sir. I'm also the first ever Glory champion.
Talk.
I'm also the longest reigning Glory champion.
Talk.
This is my 3rd Summer of Champions.
Talk.
This is my 2nd Summer of Champions in a row as the main event. This is my 2nd Summer of Champions where I'm walking in the Glory champion, and it'll be my 2nd Summer of Champions that I walk out the Glory champion, because I'm the best big man in the business. And here at Reality of Wrestling, the house always wins. So I'm gonna prove it again. Tonight, boys, and the lovely lady, I'm gonna handle this on my own to prove just how good I am. Because Big Luther, your time's coming one day. But for now, house money, we pay the rent around here. Let's go take care of business, huh? Take care of y'all's tonight.
Let's do it.
And I'm gonna handle mine.
All right, bro. You ready?
Boy, here he comes, the 2-time Reality of Wrestling Glory champion, the inaugural Glory champion, the man who's really about 3 things. AJ Francis has entered the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena for another Summer of Champions main event.
I have been here ringside for the entirety of AJ Francis as the Glory champion. And let me tell you guys, this is truly going to be a test, not only for the challenger, but also for the champion. Can he stop the momentum of Big Luther?
Big Luther, Chris Russo, has been on quite the roll, and I think that has been the narrative coming into this match. But really, people need to be talking about the run that AJ Francis has been on.
It has been without comparison. And let us not forget, because certainly AJ Francis won't let us forget, AJ Francis is the only man to have put down Big Luther.
He is the only man that holds a pinfall victory over Big Luther. You're correct in any scope.
Yeah, I know
whether it be Glory, whether it be Platinum, whether it be Breakout, it doesn't matter. That is the only blemish on the record of Big Luther.
It's like our freaking echo in here.
Here we go.
Big Luther, the challenger for the Glory Championship. Ever since I met this man, I've known him to have a list of things that he wants to accomplish in his career. And when we were roommates together, one by one, I saw him scratch that checklist off. He wanted to debut at Breakout. He wanted to debut on Glory. He wanted to win Tag Team Gold. He wanted to win The Last Stand. And the one thing that he has yet to check off is win a singles title. I believe with the determination that he has shown here, that tonight is the night, gentlemen.
No words, just feel and hear the Row Nation. This ascent of Big Luther from Tag Team Gold to going off on his own. The Row Nation has been behind Big Luther every giant size 17 step of the way.
Well, we go to Eliana for our introductions for our main event at Summer of Champions 12.
The bell hasn't even rung, and I've already got goosebumps, guys.
You should, Kirby.
Brad, you talk about big fight feel. You've said it time and time again, but ain't no fight bigger, literally, figuratively, metaphorically, than what we are about to witness here tonight.
I mean, look at these two men. There's the opening bell, and here we go. AJ Francis, 6'5", 310 pounds, 36 years of age with a 79-inch reach. Luther, 6'4", 350, 28 years of age with a 79-inch reach. These men are virtually identical.
Better not say that too loudly over to AJ Francis, because frankly, the experience factor is probably going to be the biggest factor in this match tonight.
AJ Francis has started a professional career in wrestling in 2018 after a several-year career in the NFL. Big Luther, during that time, was a fan of professional wrestling, whose dreams were to be in this moment on this day at Summer of Champions. His grandfather was his inspiration. And his grandfather joins us from the best seat in the house, watching down below on his grandson. Oh, and look at that. Whoa!
I can tell you right now, Grandfather Ray is already off of his seat after that, as now we see AJ Francis retreat, not something we see him do quite often here.
I think it's actually a crafty technique.
Of course it is. Of course it is. There has never been a bigger moment for Big Luther. So what better way than calling the proverbial timeout when the pitcher's on a roll? That's exactly what you do. Well, that's not very nice.
That is not nice at all. Of course, we know AJ Francis regained the Reality Wrestling Glory Champion by defeating E.K. Prosper, the NXT superstar, in his second reign. He is the final Reality Wrestling Television Champion of all time. I mean, his stats here in this company are quite incredible.
AJ Francis currently reigning in his second reign as Glory Champion at 77 days. The first time he went for 224. So this year has basically been synonymous with Glory Champion AJ Francis.
Oh.
AJ Francis.
That shoulder tackle will take down any other opponent of AJ Francis's.
The Louisiana native with a shoulder tackle of his own. AJ Francis.
Right through it.
Tried to fake a move and a huge shoulder block.
Cornbread Finn. Cornbread bread, baby.
And look at this.
Look at the
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
That's an NFL player.
Nobody's ever done this to AJ Francis.
No one could have done that to AJ Francis before, Brad.
Great point, Kirby. And this really feels like a shifting of the guard.
I didn't have it on my bingo card to have Luther coming out swinging.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Not respecting the referee's count there. Wanted to take this fight to the outside.
Well, that's a side of Luther that we haven't seen before, but when it's for all the marbles, you gotta get out of your comfort zone.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, a reversal. And Luther goes almost into the front row. And now it looks like he's heading to the stairs.
Oh!
That was sickening.
And that echo reverberating through the walls here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena.
You want to talk about nobody doing that to AJ Francis earlier. No one has done that to Luther before either.
Well, that was Luther's mistake. He went out of his comfort zone to go on the outside.
Oh.
And now that was exactly the moment of opportunity for the champ. Stick to the game plan, right? Isn't that what coaches talk about? Don't deviate. Stick with what got you to the big dance.
Right now, Luther wanting to go take the fight to the outside to AJ was the opening that AJ Francis needed in this very moment. So it was a rookie mistake. That's the youth and inexperience of Luther.
And that inexperience could be exactly what keeps this reign going for AJ Francis into day 78 tomorrow. And this right here is smart by AJ Francis, starting to slow the pace down here, Brad.
I mean, that's what he needs to do because Luther had so much momentum and that inertia was building towards a moment that AJ Francis does not want to occur. So this is what he needed to do. He needs to slow the big man down. And here's the other thing. He might have gone far into the last stand rumble, but have we really seen what the gas tank of Luther is in a one-on-one capacity?
And normally in the UFC, we talk about the championship rounds. We know that AJ Francis can go into the championship rounds. Big Luther is going to be tested here today if he wants to walk away glory champion.
And what a way to walk away the champion here at Summer of Champions 12 in the main event and the 500th episode of Reality of Wrestling. A historical milestone both in the row and potentially Luther's career.
Oh! That was a tug of war. And the only person that came out on top, the only thing that came out on top was that steel post.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my God! Son of a, holy smokes!
That's not what you want if you're Luther. The spine, you're gonna feel that for months.
You don't hear a thud like that when somebody lands on the apron.
No. And now AJ Francis up to the second rope. Kirby, what is he thinking?
I think he's thinking of going for that Vader bomb once again. Oh, this time, look, he goes for the moonsault!
You gotta go big or go home!
2. Luther kicks out right at 2. Holy crap.
Where in the hell did that come from?
When your power won't work, you've got to show your agility, and we know that AJ Francis is agile from his NFL days.
This choke slam. This choke slam's gonna be the exclamation point.
The best one in the business, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. What?
A right hand. There's its twin. Luther trying to fire up on the big man.
Whoa! All those squats at the gym. Good night! Good night! Book
That's it. That's
Book it! Goodbye,
1,
Luther!
2.
Whoa! AJ Francis is absolutely, positively flabbergasted.
And through everything that they've been thus far, Luther not giving up, and Row Nation also not giving up on Big Luther. Oh! Oh!
Luther. Wait a minute, can he get the big man up? Not enough. A spear.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Brad, Kirby, I'm feeling this.
Wait a minute.
Up.
A choke of his own. Luther with everything he has in him.
I don't know how much that gas tank has got left. He's got to find something. Cover.
Wait a minute.
Whoa. How smart? Well, of course. Well, of course. I knew that was going to happen. It was only a matter of time for House Money to kind of come out and help out.
You sound just like Sammy, Russo.
What? But this is what we should know. And watch out.
Wait a minute.
Watch out, Luther. Look behind you, Luther.
Oh, no. Josiah Jean with that elevated knee. Here comes Quentin Winters with a big boot.
Well, they say the house always wins, and it looks like we're just seconds away from it happening
And
again.
a spear.
That's it. 4-on-1. AJ Francis about to plant Big Luther. Middle of the ring. Greatest choke slam in Summer of Champions history.
Here it is. This is the exclamation point.
Oh!
Got up high. And this is all. 1, 2. And he kicked out. He kicked out. No one's ever kicked out of the choke slam.
What?
Down. Payment denied.
And the rest of House Money is just as exasperated as AJ is. Luther lives to fight another day, but for how much longer? What?
Oh, man.
What are you throwing Rocket in there for?
Josiah gets it.
Oh, my God. How is Luther doing this?
Oh, man. A big world's strongest slam to AJ.
And Quentin Winters, look out below.
And he caught Quentin.
Oh! House Money's getting systematically taken out.
Luther staring down.
Oh, no!
Oh! Tiana Sway!
Tiana goes down. Tiana goes down. The Rocket goes down.
Both of these men are just down to their last get. Oh! Lemon pepper mode activated!
Wait a minute. The Louisiana lock. Cover. 1, 2, 3. He did it. He did it. Big Luther won the Last Stand Rumble, was the final man standing. Golden shot on AJ Francis is the first man to kick out of the choke slam, and it led him to the main event of the Summer of Champions as the new Glory Champion.
Grandpa Ray is looking down right now, and his proudest moment is right now. Big Luther had dreams. Big Luther had goals, and he can go home tonight and get that checkbox checked out. He is a singles champion in the biggest capacity here at Reality of Wrestling.
Summer of Champions 12, the trademark event of this company. In the main event, Luther punches his ticket, Chris.
Louisiana, be proud. Row Nation on their feet here for the new champion. This is the launch of Big Luther.
From being a giant breakout star to getting platinum status, now reaching the biggest glory of his career, Brad.
And a big embrace in the front row there. So many people love this man, have rooted for this man, have wanted to see him in this position. The Row Nation anointing him into this position. And he is now the Reality of Wrestling Glory Champion. For my broadcast colleague, Kirby Carrion and Chris Russo. For our director, Kevin Barnhart. Our executive producers, Booker and Charmel Huffman. My name is the Bo Brad Gilmore, and we want to thank you for joining us for Summer of Champions.